Welcome to Puerto La Cruz. We have Timo here and we are next to a boat because today we are going to Isla de Margarita. Hola. Okay, so that guy wanted to check the documents for the dog, my documents. It's not really easy to travel with a dog because you need all kinds of permissions, to take the dog to Isla de Margarita or also to travel to other countries. But we have all the documents. He is vaccinated, he has everything he needs to travel to Isla de Margarita. It's the largest island in Venezuela, really beautiful island, really touristy as well because it's vacation right now. So a lot of Venezuelans go to Isla de Margarita to enjoy their country, their beaches and the beautiful tropical island. We are going to cycle for around 1 week through Isla de Margarita. The bicycle is there, it takes around 4 hours to get to Isla de Margarita, so quite a long boat ride. But I'm now really close to Isla de Margarita, so that's the reason I thought, okay, let's go to the island. I paid $20 for the ticket. With the dog and the bicycle it's $27.50, and then all the vaccinations and those kind of things, so it's not really cheap for me, but if you travel with a backpack it's $20 really cheap. And I think it's worth it to go there, but that's what we are going to see when we are going to Isla de Margarita. So let's get on the boat and then we are going to Isla de Margarita. I'm now going to show you where I parked the bicycle. So as you can see, a lot of people take their cars as well. There, if you walk up these stairs, you can sit down. But we are staying here next to the bicycle. So this is his kennel, and then we have the bicycle here. So this is the place where everyone sits down, a lot of air conditioning, so that's good, and really relaxing seats. You also have a place where you can buy some food if you want. First time for me on a boat trip of around 4 hours. But now we are going to the toilet. I'll also show you the toilet. So normal toilet. But let's go to the toilet and then we see each other outside. So we are on the boat to Isla de Margarita. We are still in Puerto La Cruz. Pero esos son los hombres de Isla Margarita, ¿sí? ¿Cómo se llama una persona de Isla de Margarita?
Margariteño.
Margariteño. Y un nueva espartense.
Espartanos.
Nueva espartanos. ¿Y dónde vives en Isla de Margarita?
Yo, San Juan.
San Juan. ¿Y tú?
Vía Punta de Piedra.
Oh, muy cerca. Ah, claro. ¿Y hay muchas playas que están muy solo? ¿O que hay lugares que están muy remoto en Isla de Margarita?
Sí, bueno, la playa El Yaque, que es la primera que...
Nadie en la playa.
Sí. Juan Griego. Sí.
Guacucu, mucha gente.
Guacucu, sí.
Mucha gente.
Demasiadas personas surfistas y eso.
Surfistas. Yeah, so the plan is that we are going to camp a lot in Isla de Margarita. So it's a really touristy island. But you also have a lot of places which are really remote. So the plan is to camp a lot. But let's see. I don't know where I'm going to stay tonight. So we will arrive at the island at around 2 p.m. It's now 10 a.m. in the morning. And then we need to find a place to stay. Most of the island is really like flat, so that's good for cycling. There are some mountains when you go to the north of the island, but we need flat roads because of all the weight we are carrying. that's Puerto La Cruz. In 4 hours we will be in Isla de Margarita, Punta de Piedras. That's the harbor of Isla de Margarita where all the ferries arrive. It's quite sunny today, so hopefully the weather in Isla de Margarita is really good. But let's see. So we arrived at Isla de Margarita. We are now getting off the boat. Sunny on Isla de Margarita, so that's good. But we arrived after 4 hours, so it was quite a quick gracias. Quite a quick boat ride. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk a bit with Timo, and then after that I'm going to check where we are going to. It's now like 2:15 p.m. so my plan is not to cycle that much today. So we have to find something maybe 30 kilometers from here. So I just walked a bit with Timo, and I also found the destination where we are going to. Let me check how many kilometers it is. It's 24 kilometers and we are going to El Yaque, and that's a really beautiful beach town. So 24 kilometers, I think we will arrive in like 1 hour and 30 minutes. So yeah, let's start cycling. Here it looks a bit abandoned, but I think that's also the reason, because yeah, this is more like the port area of Isla de Margarita. So yeah, let's go to the road and let's cycle to Playa El Yaque, village El Yaque. So in Isla de Margarita you get welcomed in a couple of languages. The first language is Spanish, and then in Russian, because a lot of Russian tourists visit Isla de Margarita for their vacation. So there's a lot of headwind and there are a lot of dark clouds, so it looks like it's going to rain. We still need to cycle 16 kilometers and then we arrive at Playa El Yaque, and then we still need to find a place to sleep, of course. But yeah, it's going to take a bit longer because of the headwind. So it already starts raining a bit. Hopefully it stays like this. But I'm stopping quickly to show you something. Because in the Netherlands, for instance, a lot of young people can't buy houses. Because it's really expensive, because they have a lot of debt because of studying, those kind of things. For like a small apartment in like a regular city you pay around, let's say $250,000, and that's a cheap house, cheap apartment, difficult to find in the Netherlands. But in Venezuela, because of the economic crisis, a lot of people left because of the safety, because of security reasons. Also a lot of people don't really want to come back to Venezuela. A lot of Venezuelans stay outside, and tourists also don't really come to Venezuela, but that's starting again. But I saw this piece of land and they sell this house for $1,000. So imagine, you can buy this piece of property in Isla de Margarita for $1,000. That's really really cheap. You need to construct everything. They only have like the simple walls, but yeah, it's a house. So yeah, when you can't find a house in your country or in the city you want to live in, come to Venezuela, come to Isla de Margarita, and then you can buy this piece of property for $1,000. Really small, but yeah, what do you need? You only need to buy some chickens, buy a cow maybe for the milk, put a fence here and paint everything, and prepare it to live in the house. But that's cheap. So we will keep that in mind, that we can find a house for $1,000 on the main highway of Isla de Margarita. But let's continue the journey. So if you go straight, you go to the capital city of Isla de Margarita, of the state Nueva Esparta, and the capital city is called Porlamar. But we are going to the right, and to the right you have the airport, and then a bit more far you have Playa El Yaque, the village. So hopefully it's a good decision to go there. Yeah, let's go first to El Yaque, and then in the coming days we will continue the journey, and I think we will also pass by the capital city. But let's go to the right to El Yaque and El Aeropuerto. So my first impression of Isla de Margarita is that a lot of places are really like remote. To be honest, I don't know exactly how many people live on the island, but there are a lot of opportunities here to wild camp. I want to take a dip in the sea, eat something, and in the meantime we are going to look for a place to stay. I don't know if I'm going to wild camp tonight. There's a possibility. The ideal situation will be that we could camp on the beach and that we have a place to park our bicycle safely. Because to put everything on the beach is not the best idea, I think. But let's see. But yeah, as you can see, nothing near the road. So yeah, we just arrived in the village El Yaque, and El Yaque Pueblo de Campeones. So a lot of famous surfers were born in this village. Ricardo Campello, Jolie de Brent. Oh, eso es un nombre muy Hollandes. This is a really Belgium or Dutch name. Goyito Estredo, Cheo Diaz. So yeah, Isla de Margarita is one of the islands which are the best for like kite surfing and surfing, because there is a lot of like wind, as you can see with the flag. So the ideal place to surf. I don't have any experience with kite surfing or normal surfing, but maybe we can try it when we are while we are in Isla de Margarita. So yeah, let's continue the journey to find a place to stay, and see you in a minute. Hola, buenas tardes. Eso es un restaurante. Eso es un restaurante. Sí, ¿dónde?
Acá.
Ah, allá. No, yo sí también, pero yo busco un lugar para acampar. Un lugar para acampar. ¿Sabes dónde hay lugares para acampar?
Para comprar.
Acampar.
Ah,
Tienda,
por
sí.
ti.
Ah.
Ya, vete por aquí.
Ok, sí.
¡Wicho!
So yeah, I saw a sign that there is a restaurant here. Hola, buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? Bien. That they have a restaurant here. So I think I'm going to drink something, maybe eat something here as well. And I asked them as well if they know a place to camp. Because yeah, I think that's the best thing to do, to camp near the beach, to wake up with the beach view. Will be ideal if we can camp here, because then we can eat something in the morning in the restaurant, and then we can continue the journey in Isla de Margarita. Muchos perros. Hola, buenas. ¿Cómo estás? Yo, mucho gusto, Roger. Yo soy de Holanda y estoy recorriendo Venezuela con bicicleta y mi perro. Y yo llegué hoy en Isla de Margarita. Pero yo busco un lugar para acampar en El Yaque. ¿Sabes un lugar donde yo puedo acampar? ¿O no hay lugares que están muy remotos?
Mire, te vas.
acampar, no sé, no sabría decirte.
Porque tu vives aqui? Oh.
Sí,
Ah, ok. Okay. Porque no es posible aquí para poner mi tienda por una noche.
sí, en esa parte ahí, porque se puede quitar y colocarle en esa parte ahí si te vas a quedar una noche seguida.
¿Y eso es seguro?
Sí,
¿Y yo puedo poner mi bicicleta allá?
sí, mi hermano duerme aquí, aquí esta parte aquí, y siempre hay gente.
Siempre hay gente, pero no malandros.
No, aquí,
Okay,
no,
aquí seguro.
Sí.
No malandro? Ah, ya. Ah, ok.
Pero ese es fácil, darle los cocotazos y...
Mira, por una.
So we just ordered some jugo de pachita, my favorite drink in Venezuela. ¿Y cómo se llama tu
Restaurante Claré.
restaurant?
Claré.
Claré.
Sí. Allá tenemos un pendoncito, ahí le puedes tomar una foto.
Ah, sí.
¿Está ahí?
Ah, bueno. So this is like the first restaurant you will find when you arrive in the village of El Yaque. They told me that there are tourists, but a lot of tourists stay in like the big hotels here. And all those people also eat and drink in their hotels. So for the local business people, it's sometimes difficult to make business here because everyone eats in their hotel. But we are going to enjoy some jugo de pachita. And then we are going to take a dip and we can camp here, so that's really nice. And that guy is going to sleep there as well in like a hammock, so he will sleep like, that's my neighbor for the night. Let's try. This is so good. Jugo de pachita. Yes, so the restaurant where we are going to sleep tonight is restaurant Claret in El Yaque. So they organize also boat trips to Isla de Coche. That's another island smaller than Isla de Margarita, but also really beautiful to visit. They have showers, toilets, and yeah, you can eat really good seafood here. 100% fresh. So that's also what we are going to try when we get back from the sea, because that's the first thing I'm going to do, take a dip in the sea, because the restaurant is here, the whole family lives here, and this is like the place where you can take a dip in the sea, really relaxed. It's really quiet here, I like those places. I don't really like the places with a lot of like people, you know, you need some peace when you're on the beach. And Timo also likes the beach, so that's good. Some abandoned boats. But yeah, a lot of people of course live from fishing here, and yeah, this is the beach. Let's see. This is like a sort of little beach pool, and then we have the beach there. And I think this is the ferry which is taking you to Isla de Coche. So it's also in front of the restaurant, so that's nice. But yeah, as you can see, it's really easy to find a place to camp. This was the first place I was asking if they knew like a place to camp, and then I asked them, okay, can I camp near your restaurant? So of course, yeah, I don't pay for camping there. But I'm going to pay of course for the meal and the drinks to support the business a bit there. It's really cheap, I think, the food. Let's see what the prices are. But as you can see, there are some people kite surfing right now. A lot of waves. So it's less quiet here on the beach, like the water. Yeah, let's prepare ourselves to take our first dip in Isla de Margarita. So let's take our first dip in Isla de Margarita. Timo is also enjoying the beach. I don't know why there are no other people here, because the other beach has some people, but I think because of the hotels. Señor, ¿esa playa es limpio? ¿Sí? ¿Tú también nadas aquí? Ah, ok, bueno. Ok. Perfecto. A lot of green plants, but good. Timo. Let's take the dip. Yeah. First dip in Isla de Margarita. So you will see a lot of dips in Venezuela. Ooh, wave. You will see a lot of dips in Venezuela because Venezuela has a lot of beaches. And less dips if we are reaching countries without beaches. But really relaxed. So we are back at restaurant Claret after the dip in the sea of Isla de Margarita. The sea is there really close. And of course we ordered some good fish. We are going to eat pargo, so that's red snapper with tostones with cheese, some salsa and some ensalada and lemon. So yeah, this plate is costing $6, so really cheap. Okay, so we just finished our plate with pargo. Red snapper was really good at restaurant Claret. And I wanted to pay, and I always check before going to a place, okay, do you have change or how can I pay here? Because in Venezuela they have the issue that it's really difficult to find cash sometimes, or that like restaurants or shops don't have change. So I wanted to pay with $20, and then in the end they didn't have change, and the women told me they had change. So we are now looking to change the $20 into smaller cash, so I can pay them. And yeah, we are in the back of the truck with the girl muchachas de la familia y el señor, el dueño del restaurante. Sí. Y vamos a recorrer poquito en el Yaque, en el pueblo. Playa El Yaque. Bueno. So they are going to show me around a bit in El Yaque. So yeah, really nice, and hopefully we can find change because I want to pay them. En contraste cambio.
Aquí tienes tu vuelta.
Ah, bueno, perfecto, muchas gracias. Gracias. So we paid $7 for everything. So yeah, really good price for a big plate of fish with some pachita juice. Y vamos a recorrer El Yaque. Pueblo El Yaque. ¿Te gusta vivir aquí? Sí. ¿Por qué te gusta vivir aquí?
Que es muy bonito.
Muy bonito. La playa.
Sí.
Ah, sí. ¿Tú también haces surfear? ¿Sí? Surfear.
Sí,
Un poquito. Sí, okay. Some kids playing here. Y eso es plaza. ¿Qué plaza? Plaza El Yaque. Ah, okay. Bueno. So yeah, we are now going to drive to the part where you will find more hotels. So where all the tourists stay, of course. Because yeah, a lot of people go to this place because yeah, it's a hotspot for kite surfing. There's wind all year round. And yeah, we also saw that on the bicycle. So some hotels, some places to eat here. So in Isla de Margarita you have a lot of Russian tourists. So yeah, I can already see that there are tourists sitting here. And I didn't see a lot of tourists in Venezuela, but in Isla de Margarita we are going to find a lot of tourists. And some fancy hotels.
¿Tiene el otro teléfono?
Muchas gracias que yo puedo quedar aquí.
Gracias, pues.
Y espero que los turistas van encontrar tu lugar, porque la comida muy buena, playa.
Sí, la playa buena.
Sí, muy buena, sí. Muchas gracias.
Okay.
Yo voy a cuidar el lugar.
Tranquilo,
Sí.
ahí tiene compañía, ahí se queda.
Ah, sí, el hermano de Claret.
Del hermano de Claret queda.
Ah, sí, bueno, gracias.
Okay. Chao, pues.
Chao. Good morning from El Yaque. We had quite a good night in the tent, I think. Yeah, we woke up at around 6 in the morning. I don't have like a pillow, so my neck is a bit, doesn't really feel good. But we are going to leave to Catalan. That's really close to Playa Guacucu. That's around 40 kilometers. And yeah, it's now 8 AM in the morning, so we are going to start to cycle to there. We can stay somewhere via couch surfing, so that's really nice for one night. So yeah, the bicycle is ready. We packed all our stuff, and I'm talking with like the veterinario, like the doctor for the pets, about the permission to travel for Chimo. A lot of hassle. They need to send me the document and I need to get a stamp in the capital city of Isla de Margarita. But yeah, you know, if you travel, then you don't stay in one place. So that's really difficult. You need a lot of paperwork and those kinds of things. I really hate that. But that's part of traveling with a pet. But the bicycle is ready. So we are going to continue the journey to the capital of Isla de Margarita. So see you on the road to the capital. Yeah, so we arrived in Porlamar. We still need to cycle around like 20 kilometers, I think. But then the shoemaker came to me. Y él dijo que tienes problemas con tu caucho, ¿sí?
Yes.
Tu viste que mi caucho no tenía aire. So yeah, I thought like, what is this guy saying? But then I looked at the tire and the tire was flat, so really bad. But yeah, I'm going to take a break here. I'm now repairing the tire. I already put like the thing on the tire to repair it, and yeah, then we will continue the journey. Yeah, you always need to bring all the, how to say it, things to repair your bicycle, because otherwise you can't continue the journey. And during cycling to Porlamar, I thought, oh, why is the bicycle so heavy? You know, maybe it was the mindset. I thought that I was thinking, oh, this is so heavy with the sun, etc. But it was the tire. So yeah, let's fix the tire, put it back on the trailer, and then take a quick break, and then we continue the journey to Catalan. Okay, so the bicycle is ready again, the tire is fixed, and David really helped me. Muchas gracias para ayudarme.
Oye amigo, te puedes ir a Playa El Agua, te puedes ir a Playa Parguito. Ahí hay mucha gente de su país, muchos holandeses, mucha gente en las playas y en muchos hoteles. Consigue muchos amigos de tu país.
Playa El Agua.
Playa El Agua, Playa Parguito.
Playa Parguito.
Sí, hay muchos holandeses allí.
So he says that there are a lot of Dutch people here on Isla de Margarita, so maybe we will find some Dutch people. Muchas gracias. Hasta luego.
Vas a conseguir muchos amigos allí en la playa.
Gracias.
Pregunta por ellos, de tu país.
Voy a preguntar, gracias, chao, chao. Y eso es, tú eres de Porlamar. Y tienes un mensaje para mis seguidores.
Mensaje a sus seguidores, él es el chico
bueno,
todo viaja.
Clásico mío, man. Vamos de viaje. Clásico mío, man. Hello.
So we arrived in like the village near Playa Guacucu. We are staying somewhere via couch surfing. Chimo is here, and now we are walking to the beach to Playa Guacucu. It's like 30 minutes. Chimo is a bit scared because here in the countryside of Isla de Margarita, the people walk with cows. Buenos días. Buenas tardes. Allá es Playa Guacucu, ¿sí? Ah, bueno, gracias. So yeah, people are walking with their cows here. But it's sunny today. There you have some mountains. It's really quiet. And what you will see when you go to Isla de Margarita is that a lot of like houses are abandoned. So a lot of houses are for sale and those kind of things. Because yeah, a lot of people left Isla de Margarita because the tourism dropped really hard. Timo doesn't want to walk. But yeah, in around 30 minutes we will arrive in Playa Guacucu. Hopefully we can buy some food on the beach to prepare it in the place where I'm staying, because we have a kitchen. Because I want to try some pulpo. That's like octopus, and that's a real local dish from Isla de Margarita, with some vegetables, some lemon maybe, some garlic. So yeah, let's walk to Playa Guacucu and see you a bit later. So yeah, we arrived at Playa Guacucu. This is the parking spot, no cars. I think it's a really large beach, because yeah, it must be one of the most beautiful beaches in Isla de Margarita. One of, because there are a lot of beaches, yeah, to go to on an island in general. But yeah, let's take this turn. So yeah, there's a sign, Playa Guacucu, in that direction, and we can already see the sea. So that's where we are going to. But yeah, we still need to find some food for tonight. I don't think we are going to find it here. Looks really abandoned, but the playa looks really good. Blue water. So yesterday on El Yaque the water was like, how to say it? Yeah, a bit grey, a bit dark because of the rain. But today, yeah, the weather was clear, so that's good. And yeah, maybe we can find some fishermen where we can buy some fish or squid. Whoa, but this beach looks really empty. Let's see. So to the left there are more places, I think, to eat and drink something, because I see people in the distance, and this part of the beach is really yeah, really quiet. So let's go to this part of the beach to relax a bit, and after that we will go to the part where there are more people. So yeah, Isla de Margarita, more waves. Not like in Los Roques where you don't have a lot of waves, but it looks really really beautiful, with the palm trees on the side. Sort of, yeah, not a wide beach, but good looking beach. So yeah, we enjoyed some time on the beach. We took a dip as well. Yeah, Isla de Margarita is really the most abandoned place I've seen in Venezuela. Maybe there are more abandoned places, but yeah, this is like a sort of hotel. So I think the plan was to construct like a hotel with a really beautiful view, like next to the beach. But yeah, because of the crisis, yeah, they stopped with the construction of the hotel, because of the crisis and everything that happened in Venezuela. Yeah, the tourism dropped. So yeah, this will be a really nice bar area where you could make like a big terrace. And yeah, I think their plan was also to construct some rooms there, or maybe this was a house. That's also possible, because yeah, in Venezuela you will find crazy houses sometimes. But yeah, I'm wondering who is the owner of this place, because it's really beautiful to live next to the beach. And I think the price of this place is also, yeah, quite cheap compared to other countries with a lot of tourism. But yeah, let's go to the part where we will find more people. So yeah, and I see that here are some people sitting next to the beach. I think it's their house. So let's ask what happened with the place there, with the hotel or the big house, and maybe they also know where to find like the fish market. Hola, buenas tardes. ¿Cómo estás? Bien. Yo tengo una pregunta. ¿Dónde puedo encontrar un lugar, un mercado de pez?
Pero vienen por la mar.
Por la mar.
El pampatar también.
Y por la mar,
Ah,
allá en los choquitos de allá de arriba,
sí.
a los 6 domingos,
Vende pulpo.
un chamo allá vendiendo. Hoy no está aquí.
Ah, ok. ¿Y eso es tu casa?
Sí,
¿Te gusta vivir aquí?
sí.
Sí, sí. Muy,
Tengo años aquí ya.
¿Cuántos años?
Voy para 60 años aquí
60 años. Oh, tú naciste aquí. Oh.
ya. Sí.
Ah, ok. ¿Qué pasó con el lugar allá?
Gobierno.
¿Del gobierno?
Sí.
¿Por qué?
Cuando trae nuevo.
Porque es del gobierno. Ellos van a construir.
Ajá, sí.
Sí.
Ah, ok, claro. Wow. Pero bueno, yo voy a buscar
Por allá, por los
pez. Muchas gracias. Chao. So yeah, those people live really beautiful here on Playa Guacucu. Really basic. There's not a lot to do except going to the beach here. And some restaurants here, I think, for tourists. And this is also a sort of restaurant from back in the days, also abandoned. But yeah, we are now entering the part where we will find more people and also some locals from Playa Guacucu. So yeah, we reached the part where we have more people on the beach because yeah, you have some hotels here. Yeah, so yeah, I think we can't find like the fish market where we can buy squid. So I just went to this place and we are going to eat some empanadas with like shark. That's always good, of course. And in the next video I'm going to La Asunción, so that's like a part of Porlamar, of the capital city of Isla de Margarita. This is the introduction of Isla de Margarita because we are going to travel for some days on the island. Hopefully you enjoy the video. Ah, muchas gracias. Poquito agua.
Ser humano también.
¿Qué?
Ser humano, igual que uno.
Sí, él es...
Perros son inteligentes.
Sí. ¿Tienes perro también?
Sí,
Perrito, claro. Yeah, so also some agua for the perro. But yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. So we are going to see each other next time in La Asunción, one of the cities in Isla de Margarita. And then we are going to search for some squid.